Okay, so this is a different kind of video. This is going to be my hotkeys and settings because I keep getting requests for that, and explaining that is kind of, I don't know, it's a lot of work to always type what I do, so I'm just gonna do this video now. Hope it's not gonna be too long. UI settings, yeah, I use minimized UI. I don't even, I think most of this is very standard. I'm just quickly going through this. I mean, it's not the actual hotkeys yet. Then game options, I have scroll speed to max, that's very important. Camera, obviously far. I think that's about the important things on this one. Then graphics settings, basically everything I have is on low. My monitor is quite good, so I can put the Hertz number up. Yeah, basically I have everything on low and on off to higher my FPS. Sound, yeah, sound's not important. Okay, hotkeys. What you want to do is allow conflicts. And I know my game is in German, but I'm gonna, well, you're still gonna see my keys. So what I do is I allow conflicts, and then I go to, for example, building, and I put my most important buildings on the keys, which is from ASD for me. So the most important buildings for me is barracks, stable, and artillery foundry. So building a Rex is A, so you press A and then you click it. The stable is S and the foundry is D. For all the other buildings, I have like not optimal keys, but like just the keys that you only use once or twice per game. So building a TC is actually on my mouse, on one of my mouse buttons, and so is the embassy. Those are the ones that I also use in the fight. Tower is on Q. Where is it? Yeah, tower's on Q, so that's right above ASD. Very easy to hit. The wall itself is W, which is also very easy to hit from where my fingers are. And then yeah, like buildings like Market, I just have on the classic M or something. Like you only build them once per game. They're not very important. So those are the key buildings. When it comes to the buildings itself, for example, TC, I just use A to create a villager. There you go. And that's basically the same thing in every building. I always use ASD, so A is going to be the musketeer of every type, S is going to be the skirm of any type, and D is going to be the halberdier of any type. Exceptions are cities like Spain, where I have rods. That's why you always see me switch my hotkeys in those games. Then I won't use musk, I will put rods on A instead. Yeah, same for stable. It's A for hussar, S for goon, D for any special unit like Oprishnik that I don't really need much. And again, I switch the keys if I have to use cuirassiers for France or lances for Spain. Then artillery foundry, it's the same thing again. A is horse artillery, S is culverins, and D is mortars. Again, the one exception there is Ottoman. I use S as for the Abbas guns as a skirm unit in that case, and I will put my culverins on F, which you can also see me do sometimes. Is there anything else? Well, okay, obviously in native embassies, I make sure that I have all the natives on A and S from all the different maps that I play, which is basically just Andes, Incans, and well, maybe Orinoco or Deccan natives, I don't know. Okay, then obviously you want to have your cows and sheep on A and S, same for the Chinese cows, even though there isn't a goat hotkey. And I think that should be about it. If you want to create, yeah, if you use Japan or China and you have units to create in your hero, then make sure to have those keys too. Or Spain, you have A for the Spanish dogs, S for the Caribs on Orinoco, and well, the daimyo things is ASD again for the units. Yeah, yeah, that's about it. Those are my keys. Quickly covering your control groups as well. I use the control groups 1 and 2 for culverins. So yeah, I used my middle finger to touch both of those to like quickly do 1 and 2 if you want to have good timing on culverins. I use 3 on for all my Rexes. I use 4 for all my stables. 5 for embassies, 6 for TCs, unless I'm a cowing civ, then 6 is my cow pen and 7 is my sheep pen. And I don't use 8 or 9 because that's too far away. And a small thing you can do that I do is put a select unit type hotkey. I don't think you necessarily need that all the time, but I don't know, it's just practical during the boom, so you can put those on, I don't know, H, G, K, L, like some keys that you don't need much. Um, yeah, those are my keys. I hope some of you liked it, or gonna copy that, I guess. That's the reason. And yep.